coffee maker.
Yeah, I mean,
Guys,
there is
I'm
a very
very
nice
big
coffee maker.
coffee.
Oh,
I love
okay. We'll
coffee.
just fix coffee up then. Yeah.
Let me. And you guys keep on saying, which sections did you all?
I mean,
Trained with.
we all trained in a sub-dimension, so...
I trained with the pharmacopiasts. The progenitors.
Me, as I'm building my Star Destroyer, which I have put out on a big table. I trained as a biomechanic with the Iteration X.
Oh, I just assumed that we're all from the New World Order. Okay, cool.
No, actually, sorry. A term that I should have gone over that was in the lexology document as far as words that are used. When people refer to an amalgam specifically means a group of agents from different conventions.
Okay.
Then I wouldn't assume that we all were from the same.
Yeah, you would have expected.
Then I would say, just as I expected.
If you were all operatives, then you would be an agency. Or if you were all towers, then you would have each group has a different term, but amalgam is specifically used for a mixed group.
Like all syndicate dickheads.
Yeah.
No one. It's funny, goddammit.
Okay, so I'm curious, how long will it take me to finish this Lego project? It is a big project. It's a lot of Lego.
Roll me Dexterity Esoterica. I think this is a good example of Dexterity Esoterica.
Jacob and Charlie, if you guys are part of the New World Order, are you like Illuminati?
Any dice full mod or no?
No, and standard difficulty 6.
3.
What do you do?
Have you seen Man in Black? That. Which
You
is
kill
why
aliens?
Jamie's face. That was great.
reality divergence, but kinda. I mean, again, first day on the job, but that's the idea. Find big monsters and make sure that they don't do bad stuff.
Does Casey count as a big monster?
Why would Casey
count as a
I
remember him, he was a big monster.
You hear me laughing from the living space.
We are all in the living space.
Oh, Kim, you should probably...
Well, I know, but I'd probably have to talk to a side.
Can you bring it up on the big screen?
What?
The thing you found. No, the thing we found last night on the rooftop.
And Jamie immediately ignores Kim asking her not to mention this to everyone else.
Okay. I'll let Doc look into this one. I mean, I'll let he can let you into what's going on. Now, my background at least. I'm from the finance section, syndicate, actually. They decided to abuse my name, which has gotten me a lot of crap. So they decided to put me into the Rothschild family.
It's gotten you a lot of crap, like money.
Yeah, that's true. It did give me a lot of finance, that's true. But it also resulted in a lot of difficulties when dealing with normal people.
Then don't deal with normal people and we're fine. We don't normally deal with normal people.
I don't
Yeah,
to be honest.
So everybody responds to money, but trust me, when you have enough of it, not everybody responds the same way. There is certain favors that are needed to be done, which is difficult to have done when you have this name.
There are other ways we can make them respond.
Jesus Christ.
True.
Went very dark all of a sudden here.
I am the reason for my rank is my age. I assume is one, and the other is the fact that I love money.
Who doesn't?
I'm gonna say that with a straight face as I'm doing.
It's nice.
I feel you, brother.
guess.
I feel you. Money's good.
So does anyone know when our first mission is coming in, or if you do?
Yes, just arrived.
Just arrived.
Oh,
But I'll let Doc. Can you fill in the first part? Then we can do the second part. The mission.
Okay. So Jamie was doing some things when she was drunk. Found Casey. Turns out Casey disappeared. December, the year that we did. Kim used his glasses to manipulate the time, find out the exact story, and he can confirm it that she did in fact see Casey.
Hang on, you
look,
manipulated time?
Yes. Sorry, I'm replying to a mail to our boss. I'm doing this like standing back a bit like this. Sorry, I'm replying to a mail to our boss. But yes, I can confirm these glasses are in fact from our supervisors and allows me to manipulate the environment to utilize things as glass, metal, and objects that you can see around you to see shadows and remnants of the past. Yes.
So what we're going to do is, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to look into this. Let's see. Does anyone know of any people, any contacts in New York?
this is
You
my
guys.
first time here.
So no. All right. In that case, we're gonna have to ask around to see who saw Casey and where.
Which
We
building?
should try that building that he was on.
Yeah.
See what it actually is.
Yeah, we should.
There's no way he can fly there.
I mean, I knew a guy who had a jetpack. Crazy son of a bitch, he died.
So, this okay. This comes as a secondary objective. This is something we can take care of on the sideline, because this only affects our amalgam. It doesn't affect our organization as a whole. So I assume that this is something we need to take step by step. Now,
Okay.
our objective is this. I'm gonna just. I assume we have some sort of screen, Casey.
We have a
Yeah,
big
there-
ass plasma
There
TV
are
screen.
screens all over this house.
Yeah. So I'm gonna just put up Google Maps to this address. You can do it yourself if you guys want to. This one.
87 East Broadway.
Couldn't you just send us the link?
Just
This
type
one.
it into Google.
There it
and
is.
Oh,
it-
okay,
and hit map.
Casey, link us. So, we need to be watching for a reality event. Our mission is only to observe. We are not to engage in any way or any form, but we are to identify the subject. What we need to do is that observe, identify, and he's usually at this area 3 to 5 days weekly, and he's known to frequent the area. So, identify, easy peasy, guys, we got this. Identify and report back,
Stakeout?
pretty much.
Sounds like a stakeout to me. We might want to have one person inside, just as a frequenter, 3 to 5 days a week. Someone who goes in there, gets some coffee, sits down, and stays there. What I'll do is I will clairvoyance there, and I will sneak into some people's minds and see if exactly what they're thinking, and if we can identify anyone who the person on the inside thinks is suspicious.
Does
As he says
oh,
that,
well, here's
wait. As he says that, I'm gonna have a permanent mind shield now because I got mind one. FYI, I just want it said.
Yeah, I would go, oh, you really took that
Mind,
mind
Mind one.
alteration technology training to a whole new level, man.
Mind 1
Actually,
won't
it-
actually allow a shield.
so there's
It's stated.
Is it?
So
That's what
it's the new space internet cafe that we're staking out?
well,
Yes, that's
is
correct.
it that or the bakery?
No,
There's,
Or the bakery, yeah.
New space internet cafe.
there's two. The first floor is a bakery. The second floor is the cafe.
Well, if it says cafe, it's a cafe.
It's the cafe. It's
no,
not. the
it
bakery.
has two signs.
Yes.
I'm looking at the storefront.
That's what I'm saying. It's the
Wait,
cafe.
I
It's
could-
not the bakery.
Okay.
I could
That's
go
where
in
he
as
frequents.
in a disguise, so like no one will see us. Then you guys could stake out. Words. And you guys can stake out the outside of the establishment.
That sounds
Right.
good. All right.
Do they have any
Um,
security?
What
Sorry?
do we do if he or she spots us?
Spot
You're
us?
just at an internet cafe. Who cares?
Do not engage.
Okay, so keep doing what you're doing, and if you think you're identified, leave.
If we identify him at the same time they are identifying us, then our mission is complete, and we get out of there. We do not
So-
engage.
Our only objective is just identify the
Identify exactly which reality deviant is.
Oh, which
who is the
one?
reality deviant? No,
Yeah.
who is the reality deviant in the cafe?
This person, guys, we know what's going on here. This person would likely be extremely good at computers, above human level. They would likely understand the lingo that we are using. They will understand things that is beyond human capacity to understand. So they should be easy to track when we first see them.
It's gonna be like JoJo, like who the guy is? Who's the guy that's sitting on
If
a? Sorry. No.
if he's not, or if it depending on what kind of deviant he is, if he's anything that's anyway, in other dimensions, your self, your consciousness lets off a certain energy, right? So it's quite easy to identify within the spirit, within the Umbra.
How
All right.
about
Excuse me, border dimension. I meant to say border dimension.
So you go with Jamie then, if you're able to detect this without being noticed.
Mm-hmm.
do you need
Oh.
gadgets for that? Because having that in plain view wouldn't be great. We could be in a car outside.
There might be some sort of tech I could requisition that might help.
There's. 'Cause
I wonder-
I'm just looking at the building.
I wonder if this place has VR compatible computers.
They. Oh, it's
I
cyber
can
cafe.
assure they don't.
Oh, it's that bad, huh?
Hey,
In
Casey, I have
America,
a question.
cyber cafes are shit. Absolutely crazy.
What skill would govern like tapping into security feeds? Just computer or
If
science?
you're trying to hack it remotely, computer.
Mhm.
If you're trying to hack it on site, then security.
Because
I
there
would
is access to the back of the building through a ladder up onto the second floor, and then there's a staircase going up on the back of the building, so I can get back there. And if they have cameras, I can get in. I have.
All right.
Yeah,
I'll,
for
join
science.
I'll join you on this one, Taylor. So, Doc, you lead and operate.
Oh,
Ooh,
We
careful,
will
guys.
need.
I'm looking at the side. I'm looking at Street View now, and I like hold up the phone and point out. There's literally two cameras watching the storefront and the side street. So
Yeah, we might want just some generic electrician disguises, because no one would really question. Two electricians going out there fiddling with something then leaving.
well, no, I hold up the Street View again and point out the.
Oh no,
fact that
I see them.
There's a shipping container guy. Like there's a guy unloading crates of food or whatever for the bakery probably.
I think he's for the place.
Either way, there you go. That's a
Yeah.
disguise.
But there's still an entrance on the backside there. That's possible.
Yeah, there's multiple ways to get in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it doesn't look that bad actually when you just get around the corner.
Yeah. I
My
do
bad.
see the two cameras. Actually, there's more than two. There's about four in this section of street.
Yes.
Because were you going Men in Black? Or Men in Grey or Men in White? Or how does that order work? I'm asking in character.
Yeah. I'm good at, or I'm supposed to be good at least at taking these people down.
All right. So I would like to have you with Doc, and in case shit hits the fan, I want you to get our people out of there immediately.
We can stay in a car outside. It can look rubbish, but be teched out.
Works.
And
Can we get a van?
Yeah, a
can
van.
we get a van on the
Yeah.
inside so we can have some tech on the inside?
I mean,
What I'll probably do is I'll transfer my mind's eye onto a computer screen using correspondence. What is it called again? Correspondence sciences?
Data sciences.
Data sciences.
Yeah, how do you
science.
explain that in... Or, I mean, I
Uh,
guess I would know. But,
I have a USB stick that'll allow me to do it.
So, Doc, you're team leader on this one. You run the show. You're way better at this than me. I'll stay in the background and help Taylor out to make sure that this goes smoothly. All right?
Yeah, because I will have to do this remotely. I can do it, not remotely, on site. I can do it remotely, just not as well.
Yeah, but we'll be on site. No worries.
might as well.
Okay, let's go. Any more?
And,
Well,
so
let's-
Casey...
Mhm.
Sorry. Okay, sorry. No, what's your face?
No, I
Sigurd,
was
tell your thing.
gonna add, like, say let's contact requisitions and
Yeah.
real quick. See
Yeah,
what
that
we
was-
get.
Yeah, I wanted
a
to
van.
go to the director and I wanted to...
Wait, maybe not.
No, not the
Director.
director, but that department, because that's
Yeah.
the... place
Oh,
where we-
oh, I see
Consolidate-
something.
Consolidate a list of what you need and agree between you, and then requisition as a group.
I need a power
Hey.
glove, one of those 1990s power gloves.
You
I'm
mean a
not
Master
joking.
Power Glove?
I'm not. No. We're going to an internet cafe, and I want to bring a power glove.
I love the
Oh.
I love the van, by the way. I love the van.
It's
The
That
Why
is,
don't we
dude,
get like
Yes.
We're not fucking picking up kids, dude.
I love the,
Jesus.
why don't we get like an actual like electrician's van?
No, that or like a moving van with fake
Okay,
boxes.
okay, guys.
I
I just
love the
searched for
fact-
sketchy van.
I love the fact that the van actually has the missing letters, so that it actually says "caught on children."
yeah.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that one.
Like, so you search sketchy van to be the
There's-
street, yeah.
There's one that says "I love ice cream for kids," but when he opens the door, it says "I cream on kids." It's really great.
Oh,
It's awful.
dude.
Hold on, if I can find it, it's actually super funny.
Okay.
Oh God, Tay.
Wasn't it like a
No,
mistake or something?
Yeah, I think it was, but someone else had bought it and had bought it
And
for
yeah, did
themselves
it
because they thought it was
yeah.
funny.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, who's
Casey, are you still there?
I'm here.
Should we just put our things in the chat that we want to?
Yeah, you can do.
Okay.
So,
I'm looking at the building to see if I can find where those wires start. I think they go
So-
straight to the sea.
here's the plan.
That looks like Perth.
Everything
What?
looks like
That
Perth.
is Perth, isn't it?
No.
I don't know.
That looks like
Yeah, it
pervs.
looks like-
What?
That looks like Perth.
Pervs, yeah. That's what I said.
It might be
That's the
Perth.
Swan River, and that's the. It is BHP. That's Perth.
Yeah, it looks like a perv van. We know.
Doc, you were
That's the
saying?
city.
I
in the
was saying,
background.
you can detect their dimensional levels or something like that, right?
Yeah, I can detect what type of deviant they are depending on their spirit.
All right.
Uh,
well,
I'm
in
not.
that case,
Well, I wouldn't say spirit. I'd say like
Dimensional
the energy, consciousness, or whatever.
we'll
Yeah.
get you your power glove, and you go in there with Jamie, and Jamie's going to be disguised. Can you disguise him?
I'm some nerdy kid walking into a store, dude. I'm alright.
Yeah.
Nerdy
Yeah,
guy.
I guess so.
She can modify him.
Just
think so.
enough. Just
Yeah.
enough so that, they don't. He doesn't exactly look
Wait,
like
modify
himself.
me how? I don't need any gene editing here.
No.
Sure you don't.
Just some face changing.
Just a
Are
different
you calling
face.
me ugly?
Yes.
No.
Just a full
Oh.
facial
Oh.
reconstruction, that's all.
Yeah, full facial reconstruction. That's all.
We'll just change like your nose and your chin, and we'll give you a wig or something.
Yeah.
See,
Just Enough
man, this
that,
is actually like depressing. What the fuck? You're actually hitting hard here. Like, what the fuck? I like my nose. Fuck.
there you go. You have a very distinct face. We need to change it so people won't recognize you.
Very distinct is just a polite way of saying it, Jamie.
Damn, he's ugly. Oh, I mean, you look distinct.
You're very distinct.
Memorable.
You're not ugly, Sega. For the love of God, let's do this, eh?
You're exceedingly memorable.
In a very bad
I-
way.
You're hard to draw.
Assuming I can just install programs
I already
onto
told you,
myself.
just draw a
There's-
fucking ugly rock. Put some eyes on it. There you go.
I
That's me.
I can probably do most of what I need with a tablet, because the software to do this isn't that rough.
Yeah.
By the way, what I mean by the phone
Here's
VR
my
device,
list.
I literally mean like the Google Cardboard box.
Yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah. Go in and start setting up a Vive. Everyone push these desks out.
Yeah, like pushing the middle of the
understand.
fucking store
And-
over.
And the electrician's van, if possible, should have slightly tinted glass.
Slightly.
So the
Yeah.
the guns that we got earlier, have we split those?
Sorry.
We never split the guns that we got, did we?
Yeah, we have 6, don't we?
No.
Oh, yeah, we do have 6.
Oh, we had 6.
We have a plethora of guns.
You have a wall of guns. That's just
Well,
the varieties
yeah.
of them.
Like
Yeah.
in Men in
Yeah.
Black,
Oh, that
the wall
was just
pops
a
out
riot,
and kills the
Okay,
cricket.
so do we have any energy weapons or anything like
think most of
that
them were
can
energy
split
weapons.
between energy and normal, for example? Does that exist?
One of those. Let me just have a look.
The chain gun?
No.
I want this gun.
Mjolnir is an energy weapon.
Yeah.
Mo? Yeah. Oh, right, yeah, but it's too big. I'm
Cricket
just gonna
gun.
go with
What do you
a
mean,
normal
too big?
picking for them. Aren't they those? Aren't they like that?
Or-
Concealment T. It's a tiny.
Huh?
Mjolnir is
Is
like a-
that how it works? Okay.
It's the
I thought-
cricket.
that's a noisy cricket.
okay, yeah, got you.
Oh my
Then,
god, I would. Can I?
Oh,
are
well,
you gonna
that
take
gun.
that?
I want a
There's more
cricket.
than one.
Can
I
we all
imagine.
have one? Could it
Are.
what is a normal handgun here?
Yeah, I
Like-
would. In my head, I kind of want the
There are
standard
three.
because I can do
three
some.
three Mjolnirs.
Yeah, I'm
Dibs.
fine not having one because
Dibs,
I don't
okay.
want to ruin
I
my
can-
shoulder.
I
Funnily
can
enough,
create
handle
a link between two people using my mind powers as well.
Well, we basically have Doc who is an Xavier.
And me and Kim can communicate just over digital.
How are
I
me
mean-
and Sega going to communicate
I'll-
though?
I'll just open a Skype chat.
Yeah, for you two, yeah, that works. Or for you,
Let's
to-
just have earpieces. Yeah, I'm
Just-
gonna add that.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
recognition
like
earpieces.
Earpieces. Yeah.
I will
Me and
say to
Sega
you,
just won't
Madman,
speak into them.
Yeah.
the standard issue Neuralizer.
Damn it! You
No.
saw that.
No.
Oh,
I was hoping to sneak it in there and you just greenlight the whole list.
No, those are not standard issue.
Okay, how about this? Let's like this is a back and forth.
I look
Okay,
at him and I pull it out.
You do have one.
I have one.
oh, you pulled it
Oh.
out.
I'm so jealous. I want one too.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Hello.
Speak of these guns.
Hello, I'm gonna
Yes. That's fucking badass. But you are basically a walking, talking Neuralizer.
Yeah, basically.
But it's awesome that you have one.
Yeah. Doc
I
put
can't believe
points.
that.
Doc put points in wonder.
Yeah. So basically, I have the list, and he says nah, and Doc whips it out like, oh, it's fine. I have one,
Yeah, I got one.
and I get to geek out for a second.
All the electrical vans that you possibly could have picked, you picked one with Perth in the background.
Yes.
Just.
Yeah.
I was like, I recognize that city. Like, why do I
You're
recognize that
so
city? I
obsessed
know
with
that
it.
building. It's a
You're
BHP
so
building.
obsessed with there being pervs in the background.
I know. Well, it's like, how many cities are there in the world with electrical vans and shit? And you just pick one with a picture that's
Raise
just my
Electrics.
city in the background.
Raise Electrics is a Aussie company, so
I wanted Grace because I'm a man in grey, and Grace Electric. Yeah,
Because meta.
you see. Yeah.
That makes sense.
And because an Australian electrical van will look perfectly normal on the streets of New York.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine. Don't ruin this for me. It was hard finding something with grey in it.
We doing it? Let's do this.
Yeah, so we got the plan.
If those earpieces are Bluetooth, I can actually talk. I think I could talk through them because I think I have the internet access. It also has a phone built in.
Yeah, I was about to say, can we tone in? Because Skype is a thing now. Can we tone into the same frequency?
Yeah, you basically have the Skype package that allows you to call, make calls to phones.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
yeah.
we wouldn't
So, yeah,
even
you
need
can link that
earpieces,
in.
which is great.
No, then the
Good.
earpieces is kind of not needed then. Yeah, gotcha.
Not
I mean,
for us. It's for everyone else.
yeah, I mean, the things
Yeah.
I'm writing is for all of us. So normal gun is like
Oh, yeah, okay.
5 guns. So
Yeah.
and earpieces would be earpieces for all of us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
but
the record, the Biggs X5 R and A models,
Mm-hmm.
those are Technocracy modified guns, but they are normal enough that they would pass.
They
It
are
would just look like a
not
normal hand.
normal guns.
Casey,
I'm using
Yeah, I'll
that.
take one of them.
so
Yeah.
okay, I know I'm gonna do this later. I want my own personalized guns, but that's coming later. That's coming
Yeah,
later.
you wouldn't have those yet.
No.
I might make mine. It's
I linked them earlier. It's meteor guns. It's basically made out of meteors. Out of meteor. It's the world's most expensive gun. It costs $2.5 million for one gun.
Wow.
Nice.
perfect.
Yeah, you're gonna be
And
broker than these people pretty soon.
Yeah, I know. No, I'm not gonna spend the money on it. It's
What?
like not yet anyhow. When my balance equals out again, then maybe.
Yeah.
Well-
So do we need roll for requisition for this?
I'm just looking.
I'm gonna go for that.
Uh,
model
big
These
A.
are mostly things that either A, we can buy at a store, or B,
Yeah.
you know...
No, I'm
or-
thinking body armor isn't, because I want the like super thin that I can have beneath a suit body armor, and also for everyone. And trauma pack, that isn't something normal. And
What about,
restrainments,
Computer systems.
yeah. And
I really won't need that. The stuff you need to get into a security system's not as bad as you would think. So,
okay.
if I
Okay,
have a throwaway, I just need something I can toss when we're done.
And if there's like some kind of special handcuffs for deviants, basically,
Question:
I think they're
Yeah.
fuzzy.
who has Matter 3?
I do.
You can actually make things bulletproof.
Oh.
permanently.
Prime would be permanently.
Prime would.
I
make
have
them
Prime
permanent.
1.
Actually,
What
no.
would it take?
Even with Prime, you could make it a lot longer duration, but it wouldn't be completely permanent.
So with
it
Prime
would
1 Matter
eventually
3,
wear
I
off.
could get us some pretty
You
good
could basically just make
bulletproof
someone's
clothing.
clothing bulletproof.
Nice.
Yeah, I can do this.
So guys,
yeah.
basically to put my own economy in a spin, this is basically what I'm earning any given moment.
102 pounds a second.
Bitch.
But you spent that earlier, so you didn't make any money earlier.
Yeah.
Those drinks.
Yeah, but you need to remember that I just spent several millions, like I assume like 5-6 millions on an apartment, and then another probably 10 millions in upgrades on that apartment afterwards, just to
Yeah.
take it into section. So that's like that's
week's worth of
kind of
money.
like a week's worth of money, yeah. And I would,
Are we good then, or...
yeah, I
Yeah,
think we got everything.
Yeah.
Basically,
I think-
everything on that list, except for the body armor and the restraints, you actually already have in your construct
Okay,
And I
cool.
can make the body armor.
without even having to requisition it.
Nice. And I would want the electrician's car just to look like an electrician's car, but actually be bulletproof glass, good engine.
There are a number
Good handling.
of surveillance vehicles in the hub motor pool.
Cool.
Yeah. I could, if we had any basic restraints, couldn't I reinforce them with material 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's more like restraints that are not just super hard, but more prevents people from casting magic by messing with
fair
them.
enough.
That would depend on what tradition they're
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
But if you get fuck.
Tradition.
Electric pulses, like in the handcuffs.
Oh, yeah.
Every 2 seconds, it's very hard casting anything. Like,
Yeah,
ugh.
they actually would not provide you with those at the moment because your mission has nothing to do with restraint.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Just in
we're
case.
surveillance.
No, we're just surveilling.
Yeah.
Anything we want
If they find us out, we are fleeing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do this.
The weapons
Right.
and things you're not having to requisition because they're already in your construct. They're provided for you anyway.
Sure.
Basically, just requisitioning the van, the outfits, tools to look like
Right.
an electrician.
And I just want computer systems just set up in the van, surveillance van.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're
'Cause I
requisitioning
can
you
get that set
an
up.
outfitted surveillance van.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and they do so within the first day. You're able to get all of that requisition, no problem.
Sweet.
Awesome.
Okay,
Alright.
me and Sega. Should I go get a cab?
Sure. Yeah, yes.
I assume we all have like some sort of carry license for these guns.
I mean, I'm having a license that changes depending on.
Actually, you know what? I will
Looks at
leave
it.
the gun behind since this is a.
Yeah.
Who bought
I'm not taking any
certification?
weapon.
I
Certification.
have 2 in certification.
Let me check.
Kim,
I have no idea.
Kim and Madman have certification?
I don't have it. I don't.
What do we have to have? 2?
Background certification.
No, I don't have it.
I already have a firearm certification somewhere around here. Actually, in real life even, but that's
Yeah.
Norway though. Not sure where it is. I haven't used
I
it for
think
yet. Where is this crap actually?
Yeah, anyone who has certification 2 will have
Yeah.
actual certification. Anyone else will not necessarily have certification officially. You could requisition credentials, but again, you're looking at a mission where it's a surveillance mission. They might question
Let's
that.
Okay.
just go surveillance.
Okay, yeah.
Stay-
Yeah, I won't bother then.
I'll carry any case. I always carry. I always have
Yep.
one here.
Fair enough.
And
Okay, if you have one, I'm fine then. I was going to carry one because one, it does look like a kind of shady street in New York. So I'm like, and I'm going to be carrying some pretty.
and
It's,
of
it's,
course,
just,
fi-
it's just at the edge of Chinatown from the looks of it.
Yeah, it's because the shop next to it's a Vietnamese restaurant.
okay, just a final question. Sorry for dragging this on. With Matter 2, is that enough to have like a license that I can temporarily change?
Do you have
Like-
Prime 1 as well?
Yeah.
Yes, you all have Prime 1, don't you?
Yeah.
Matter 2
Yeah.
Prime 1, you could create a short-lived document, yes.
Yeah, I'm
Oh.
thinking like I have like FBI. No, I'm
With the,
CIA. No,
with the
I'm
data sphere.
NYPD.
It might not stand up to a lot of scrutiny because unless you've memorized exactly what it needs to be on that document, but it would pass in at least a visual observation.
Could I argue that I at least have one of these memorized? Maybe not like every single one, but at least one that's my go-to.
I'll allow you when you need to do it, an intelligence law
Ah, shit.
at a reduced difficulty.
Okay.
The
Shit.
the other thing I will say is that if you wanted to have something similar, also because we are new at the game, I will give you some hints here and there. Mind 3, or actually even Mind 2 even, would allow you to basically Doctor Who psychic paper.
Okay.
Hold
Yeah,
up a
I'm-
blank sheet of paper, but they see what you tell them to see.
Yeah. If we get questioned, I'm good. We just
I'm
The
good.
rest of you are screwed, but he's good.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
no,
good.
it was
No,
mostly
as in,
just for reference.
we're good. We're good
Yeah.
because I'm with him.
Yeah.
We're good.
Okay,
Yeah, but you won't
guys
be
are
with
fucked.
me. You You won't be with me, Kim. I'll probably find Kim will be there.
Okay.
Yeah, and he has the certification.
So let's do this,
So,
guys.
so it's Seeger and Jamie that might run into the problem.
Yeah, it's Jamie who's fucked here.
Yeah, don't bring in weapons.
Because I'm here.
I'm not bringing weapons.
Okay.
I don't know why we have weapons.
It's-
Okay, let's
that-
go.
Oh, the only
She's a
reason.
human weapon. She's like claw.
I'm literally a human weapon. I'm looking at my powers. I'm a human weapon. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay, so who is going in?
Me and Jamie.
Charles and Jamie, we are going in.
Who is outside?
In the van or on the roof.
The van.
The van, Madman, and I.
N-O-W.
And
And
outside on the
N-E-W.
roof,
N-W. Shit.
Yes, it's NW.
Kim and Taylor.
Fuck me.
Kim and Taylor.
Stay woke.
Okay.
Nah, Fierce. I'm gonna go nap now.
Huh?
Nothing. I thought Jamie went stay awake as I yawned.
Now, do we have a database of reality deviants or similar, Casey? Accessible?
What kind of database? Do you mean specific deviants or types of deviants?
Specific deviants by name.
There are a few watch lists, yes.
Hmm.
But by definition, the fact that they're asking you to identify this one probably means that they're not on the list.
Gotcha.
Otherwise, they would be on the list, and
Yeah.
they wouldn't need to be identified.
Yeah.
All right. So, who's arriving first?
Them going inside.
All
Yeah.
4 of us are arriving because
Yeah.
technically we have to, because he's a part of the van, right?
Yeah.
We just don't leave the van.
Yeah.
They leave the. So
Right.
all
No,
4
I'm
of
saying
us are arriving.
there's 6 of you in total, and you just said
Yeah,
all
I
4
mean,
of us.
van first and then people walking in,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
Yeah.
So the van's
I
arriving,
like
and then the people will go in. Got it.
Because it'll probably take me a bit of time to get everything set up where at least it looks mildly convincing.
Yeah.
Remember, identification requires more than just a picture.
Oh no, yeah,
We
I'm
have
getting
to
video
prove
feed.
We have to.
We have to prove without any contradiction that he is a reality
Mm.
event, and
Do we
we
have
need to make.
anything to go on other than
Nope.
that he frequents the store?
Nope.
So
Yes,
it's just
that
going
he
to be
frequents
us
the store.
camping
So-
daily.
We should probably go in before. We should probably be. The van should be there at least a little before it open. That way we can watch everyone that goes in.
I mean, we have Sigurd and Jamie for identifying the purpose.
Well, they can't go in until it opens.
Sure, but we are more like the surrounding area and stuff like that. So
Yeah, I
And
know,
remember,
but
remember, identifying requires proof, and it doesn't matter if we're there before or after because Sigurd can already detect it by
Yeah.
just looking at him.
Well, I don't. I have to confirm to be.
No, you promised that, Sigurd. You promised
Yeah,
that
you
in the
did.
whole
No,
plan.
I have
Wow.
to confirm something.
No, you promised it. No, you promised it.
I can read surface thoughts and anything like that as well. So
Oh, Jamie,
oh
can you
boy,
like
isn't it fun being a
detect
reality deviant?
pheromones of awoken people? Like
I can
this
detect
smell?
life.
Yeah,
I'm
but
not
can
sure.
Can you
Most
detect,
people
like,
are alive.
Well,
shit?
vampires are. So
Fun
it's a good way to
fact.
know.
Most people
All
are
right,
alive.
so what we're doing is 4 of us arrive in the van early.
Mhm. Yeah.
Two of you go up to the roof, start
Yep.
doing stuff. Once the thing opens, 2 of you go in, Seeger and Jamie. Go in.
Mhm.
We start getting feeds in to the computer systems and to our own personal devices. That's it. Then we wait and we identify people. If we find anyone suspicious, Seeger and Jamie will go in and find out if they are indeed a reality deviant.
Casey, do I know what kind of connection they deliver? What connection they have to the house provider?
What do you mean?
The
I
actual
will-
security system.
No. I just want to do a quick Google search. Are they delivered by TDC? Are they delivered by? I can't remember any company that's from America right now. But basic internet providers, like who is
Comcast?
delivering?
Verizon,
Comcast.
Comcast,
Verizon, yeah.
Time Warner
Who?
Cable.
Who? I mean, who's delivering to the
They
house?
are Time Warner.
Time Warner. Yeah.
Time Warner Cable's fucking controlled by the Technocracy.
So
You'll need electrical device
because I'll
licenses.
just put that on. It's like I'll put a Time Warner stamp equal to the logo on it, and then just smack it on the place before they open. It's like we're doing maintenance.
Yeah.
if you want us, just go around back. It should say that as well.
Yeah, because they can just look up and see us on the roof.
Yeah.
Because we're not on the very top, we're on that smaller, lower roof, because it looks like there's a junction where all the security camera wires lead to. Up there, that's easiest to get to. The ones down by the street, I couldn't reach.
No.
Okay.
Hold on, so yeah, I can go up, pop that open, get wired in as best I need, and just look.
Okay. Then let's have some rolls.
Okay.
Hey, Caboose shirt.
Caboose!
How about
I like me.
you're the only one.
Oh,
Ouch.
Good thing you're in the kitchen. You have water there for that burn.
Let's start with Taylor. Intelligence security.
God, what's that gonna be? Because it doesn't show the names of the custom ones I put in. It just says like extra talent, extra ability, extra trait.
Oh yeah. It's gonna be extra ability. I think the talents are 1, 2, skills are 3, 4, knowledges are 5, 6. So which position is it in?
It's just the very first one.
So that should be 1 then.
Yeah. Security, DP mod, or you know.
What's your specialty?
In security, or because my security's only 2.
Right, and what's your intelligence?
My intelligence is 4. Wait, no, 3.
3. Okay, so you have no specialty. So no mod. Difficulty is a
6.
standard 6. Yeah.
No successes.
Okay, but no botch.
Yeah. That kind of matters.
Yeah. I get the feeling no success is still better than botching horribly.
Yes. Yeah. Basically, 0 successes means that you did not accomplish what you wanted to do, but you didn't screw up.
Yeah.
A botch means you actually detrimented yourself.
Yeah.
So you actually spend about an hour trying to get wired into the security system in this place, and find that it's a lot more complicated than you expected it to be, and you can't get in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tap him on the shoulder. You done yet?
No.
You need a hand.
Probably. So, yeah.
I'm gonna sit down. What is it that he is actually doing? Because I don't have security, so I'm just gonna look blankly at it. What's it trying to?
There's this round junction where all the security camera lines are running through as they go between floors and power systems. What I'm trying to do is use that to access it without having to go in. Because they probably got cameras inside. But it's between 2 floors, so I'm just getting them all.
Okay, but I'm gonna look at his code case. Can I aid him in any way?
have you got either security or computers?
Computers, yes.
Okay.
I also have computers if that would be better to use, because it is better.
Well, no, actually, it would have been the same. It would have actually been a higher difficulty for you to do this with the computers because you're actually at the security box. But I'm saying if he doesn't have security, he could try it with computers.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you want to assist, roll intelligence and computers.
Difficulty 8, I guess. Him.
Yeah, difficulty 8.
Hey,
3 successes.
you have a lot of dice.
You sit there for about 10 minutes and see where he went wrong, click a couple buttons, and you're in.
Oh, did I do the? If was that correct? Because all you had to do was a loop around, and then.
I'm just like, I don't even. This is not my specialty.
All right.
It's more like I know what to do. It's just if something goes wrong, I probably don't know quite how to fix it properly. Would be the issue there.
No worries,
Yeah.
man. I just saw that you were getting the code wrong, so I just looped around, and if if you add return at the end, that actually does something.
Hey, Sega, do you have that
Casey, not
tingling
even a
feeling
smile.
at the back of your neck when you can sense someone being a smartass? What's with that tingle?
It's at this
I mean,
moment
get a
I
tingling
open up my
feeling,
feed
but
for
back
all
of
to
the
hear.
neck, I don't know about that.
Right. Okay, so as you hack into the feed and get your first view of the cameras inside, I think we're going to go ahead and call it there for the evening.
Alright.
Bastard.
And we will pick up with that next session.
See, guys, we can make a plan without a game's falling apart.
Yeah.
It helps that we all have distinct specialties.
Yeah.
Took
And we
like
have-
15 minutes this time. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
8 hours plus the hours in between, so it
Plus several
combined
days.
16 hours. Yeah.
Insults thrown in.
Yeah.
And you each get
Ooh, XP.
3 experience points.
I don't know if that's good or not.
No,
but
that is
I mean,
very
that was
good.
yay.
That is. We didn't do really anything that would
Shit.
warrant XP, but that was
Get
amazing.
really drunk.
Hey, that's an accomplishment.
Well, no, what I mean is that was basically just pure roleplay experience,
Yeah.
and that's a
Yeah.
lot of roleplay experience because normally it's just like
Roleplay.
it's a 1-point bonus or something.
See, I was completely sure that you were sarcastic, and I was like, okay, you need 300 to get a new dot, and 400 for new ability, and it would
No,
be
no,
something
no.
like that.
Look
But
at
no,
what
it's
it.
not.
Oh,
Yeah.
and
Like,
your
we can get-
ability's only 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I
your ability's
understand
now.
now.
Of course,
Understand.
raising that ability. Oh wait, no, ability is just flat 3 every time.
Oh, is it really?
Alright.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go,
Oh.
guys. I'm gonna go see what's going
Okay.
on. for dinner.
Guess who's going to put
Okay.
that
Alright,
free
man.
experience?
Have a good one.
Alright, peace.
Have a good one, man.
Oh. Fuck.
So I'm going to take this learning experience and put that 3 into another dot in security.
Oh, you
Yes,
just taught me
just in
something.
case. Yeah, he
Oh,
did. He
yeah.
just taught me something. So I'm like, sure.
Yeah,
I'm
makes
I'm,
perfect
I'm
sense.
I'm gonna say for that.
Yeah, I'm
Although he
Yeah,
bullshit
you
think
don't
about the
have
code,
to
'cause
spend
I'm
it
sure
right
it's
away
fine.
either. You can
No,
you
no.
can save it up.
Save it up.
I'm saving.
just gonna pull it.
Same here. Go ahead and
Uh,
save it.
There actually is
But
a
it-
tab on the character sheet where, if you want to, you can actually apply XP to something and save up for it.
Yeah.
Um,
I think I'm going to...
Like-
What should I save up? Reference... What is
Uh,
the name of that XP sheet again?
It's
Mhm.
the one of the.
It's on your character sheet. It's the tab that says experience.
Oh, no, the handout I meant.
Oh, it's under reference, and it is spending experience points.
Oh, I'm dumb.
I kind of named it thinking that it would be noticeable.
Well, it was because in the image it's just white with some black lines, and it doesn't stand out as as much as the default.
It's because
That's all it was.
the image is the image from the book.
Yeah.
What does it mean by current rating?
So, if you have, what is it you're looking at raising?
Let's just say affinity sphere.
Okay, so your affinity sphere is probably life?
Yep.
So what is your current rating in life?
4. Oh, okay, so it's 4 times 7.
Yes.
Dope.
Yeah, your ratings, how many dots you have?
But you need to have a rot of 5 to be able to raise that to
Yep.
5.
That's why
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
So-
at first, and that's 4 times 8, 30 something, 2.
4 times 8 is 32.
Yeah, brain freeze.
You
time,
can
man.
see how quickly it stacks up for mages. Like
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it would be so difficult for a mage to gain experience at like
The
8
thing is,
Arete.
you're supposed to do what we're doing now with the experience point at leveling as well. That's the unique part, which Casey didn't do, which is something I loved because the points are actually going to be spent.
Yeah.
Vigorously, or less vigorously, you're going to have like 2 points in your spears. That's it, and a rate of 2 or 3.
Yeah.
That's a starting mage.
The only
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
I might bump up, I might bump time later, but I think 2 of us have time above 1, so I might not. Just so those 2 people have something they can do. That's
Yeah.
why I went ham on veteran forces, because I don't think anyone else really did.
That's why I went in on spirits, because no one was going spirit.
Yeah.
But
I have
just
3
to,
veteran
just to give
forces.
just to give you an idea of how far I've started you above a starting character. If you bear in mind that a normal starting Arate caps out at 3,
Which I have.
so you cannot have any sphere above a 3, and you only get normally 6 dots total in spheres.
Mm-hmm.
So the
Well,
fact
and you
that
don't get the starting ones.
and you don't get the starting ones, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we got way more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And then
we're way
also,
powerful.
if you also think about the fact that normally you start a game with 10 points in backgrounds,
Mm-hmm.
most of you have a lot more than
Like,
10 points in
if-
backgrounds.
Oh,
If
Yeah,
the Technocratic Union had not picked us up, we would probably be quickly killed as mages because we're too powerful. Like, we started out way too strong for a mage to sit there and go, you're gonna become a marauder in a second.
Yeah.
But you have to keep in mind this is 5 years of training, and 5 years
Yeah,
of training
yeah.
within the Technocracy does this. It's not a lie. If a master picks you up and teaches you time
Mhm.
day in day out for a year, you're gonna start understanding what it's saying.
Yeah.
Because the failure is not an option. It's like do or die kind of scenario. And if you have that hanging over you for 5 fucking years, you're gonna be good at something.
Mhm.
I might save up and bump my intelligence next.
Intelligence is good.
Dude. Yeah, because I think I've got a lot of things tie that rely on it, and it's only a 3, which is still good, but
Mine's only a 2, dude.
mine's a 3. I bumped a lot of shit. I have... Yeah. I'm happy with my stats, bro.
Guys, it's super weird to roleplay yourself, but yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
gonna be
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
It does. It makes for a very different game.
Yeah.
Also, Casey, I never got an answer. How long did I spend on that Lego?
Oh,
Well,
it's gonna
Taylor,
take
how good are you at Lego?
No, we made a
I
roll
like
for it.
Lego.
We made a roll for
I rolled for it.
it. It's gonna take you about 3 days to finish it.
That makes sense. That is a lot of Lego.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty good.
Time
good
for it.
going, Yeah.
Yeah. I'll have me some Lego though. So I'm happy. I'm gonna display that in my room.
I have a half. My wife and I have a half-built Simpsons house that we need to finish at some
Ooh.
point.
Yeah.
It's the
My room's gonna.
actually has the hinge where it opens up and you can see in all the rooms inside.
Oh yeah, it's one of their nice proper
Yeah.
things. Yeah, I love their storefront stuff they do.
I
'Cause
also have the Big Bang Lego scene.
Oh.
I've seen that set. That set looks nice.
That's a nice set. My wife got me that one
It is.
for, I don't know if it was birthday or Christmas.
Ugh.
I
But,
started
yeah.
that star. Oh, we got the
I'm off,
big
guys.
Death Star off on
Later.
Lego.
Alrighty, have a good one.
Yeah.
Good
Bye-bye.
night, guys.
I will. Yeah, I'll
Enjoy.
see everybody next week. It should be.
Yeah.
All
right.
Fun.
I wonder if
Well, I'll see you
Critical
tomorrow.
Role's See ya.
Later.